Hello everyone, welcome back to the Looney Bin. My name is Looney, and this is a sudden video that I'm making because we have breaking news regarding One Piece. Oda has released a message stating that Oda is planning to take a month-long break from Shonen Jump Volume number 30 to number 33, and the reason for this break. And I don't want people to panic because I know a lot of people are going to start panicking based off of some translation issues and stuff like that. Oda is taking a break to prep for the final saga of One Piece. The final saga does not mean the final arc. Because here's the reason why. The Yonko saga that we're currently in has been how many arcs? We had Fishman Island, Punk Hazard, Zoe, Whole Cake Island, Dressrosa, Wano. That's like 6, 7 arcs, depending on what you consider an arc. And there's no way possible that after Wano, Oda will go straight into the final arc. It just, there's still so much to cover that, it's not gonna all fit in the final arc. So before I continue, let's look at the message and see exactly what he says. Right. So here's the message. Basically, this is the message. He's talking about taking a break, thanks to Sandman, who does a lot of translation for the One Piece community. We know what this message is about, which is basically, about him taking this break. So, according to the Sandman, it says here, the pig says some months ago, Oda's editors asked him, why not take breaks for about a month since you're so busy this summer? Oda, what breaks? Don't you know how much my audience waits for my manga? Well, I accept your offer. He's taking a break. That basically just means he's taking a break. Editor with the editor, and then here's some more. Editor, you're so busy this summer, so there's one arc coming to an end. And finally, I'd like to revise the story so that I can wrap up the final arc as soon as possible. The final arc, even though it says final arc, that does not necessarily mean it's the final arc because there's still too much to cover. So I doubt it. It probably means final saga. It just probably there's a translation error, or just he said the wrong thing or wrote down the wrong thing. It's just unbelievable to believe that he's entering the final arc, despite the fact there's so many things that he still has to cover. But I think the main key thing here is that he wants to prep. He wants to revise some of his ideas, some of his story, to basically just make sure everything is the way he wants it to be. So that means he makes sure everything is written the way he wants to. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. It's his story. He can choose how to write it. You can criticize his story. That is fine. But, it's one of those things that you cannot be mad at him for choosing to write the story his way. You can criticize some of his, ideas. Some of the story elements he decided to present here. But it's his story. In the end, you cannot force him to change anything. Regardless, that's what this break is about. Now, in terms of the mistranslation of final arc, like I said, I think it wasn't final arc, but final saga. So basically, we're looking at maybe 5 to 6 more arcs because we still got to cover Elbaf. We still got to cover the Revolutionary Army. We still got to cover finding the One Piece. Getting the last red poneglyph, finding the One Piece, and then basically. The fight for the One Piece, probably with Blackbeard, whatever the final conflict is, and maybe he might sprinkle in an arc in here too. So there's still plenty of arcs left. If I had to take an intelligent guess, I would say 5 to 6, 4 to 6, 5 to 6 arcs left in One Piece, which can take a span of 7 to 8 years. I believe that he may be looking at a round number of 2030 as the final year of One Piece, where where he finishes everything up. But do not worry, do not panic. This is not the final arc. This is the final saga, and it could lead up to many different arcs because there's still a lot of stuff he has to convey to a lot of loose ends to fill out. So there's still a long way to go. So it's very possible that it's just a mistranslation error. And just do not panic when he says final saga. That just means it's going to be the last couple arcs. It does mean that we're getting very close to the end of One Piece. As someone who has watched One Piece since the mid-2000s, I feel, it's a little emotional. Because I spent almost 10, 12, 13 years reading One Piece, since the mid 2000s. And actually it's almost been 20 years. That's how long I've been following One Piece. So it's a little sad to know that One Piece might be coming to an end, but I think one thing we should do is cherish the final moments we have of One Piece, the final years, because this is basically the countdown to the final years now. The final years of One Piece, and like I said, I'm predicting 78 years left. So I truly believe that we are coming down and to the last bit of One Piece, and we should cherish every single moment of it, especially if you've been following it for many years like I have. But yeah, it's going to be heartbreaking. It's a little sad on the inside for me. It's a little sad, but there's so many things that are coming up with the final saga. I should say, sorry, final saga of One Piece that we should cherish while we can, because it's going to be very weird when it finally ends. Will Oda do something, or will Toei do something like a continuation of One Piece, like kind of like, like Boruto has with Naruto? I don't know. I don't think they should, but you never know. And but like I said, let's cherish. That's all we can do. So that's why I want to make this video all of a sudden. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I relieve some of your panic, because it's not, One Piece isn't coming to end in the next 1 to 2 years. We are just in the final saga that may take 78 years. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I released some of your worries. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a fan of One Piece, because it's been a fun ride as we head into the final couple of years of One Piece. And if you like this video, give me a like so that other people can see the video. Subscribe to my channel for more One Piece videos, and just comment below about your feelings, how you feel about how close the ending of One Piece is going. How close it is. So thank you for watching. Just remember, I'm not crazy, just a little loony, and I'll see you guys next time.